from winning the Champions League and reaching the quarterfinals of the Champions League the following season to finishing 12th in the league. And this season, they are 10th in the league with having 5 managers in that period and $1 billion spent.
Chelsea have become a banter club to most of football fans.
All started with an unfootball related matter when Russia attacked Ukraine, leading to the UK government and the EU sanctioning Roman Abramovich, who was the Chelsea owner, forcing him to put the club on sale, and that's where the Chelsea was begun. Todd Boehly and MIDTABLE, under the clearly kept bought Chelsea for €4 billion, the most expensive takeover ever in the Premier League. Many Chelsea fans had questions of how Chelsea would be under this new ownership. Will Chelsea continue to spend in the transfer window like they did under Abramovich? Will the culture of hiring and firing coaches continue? Will Chelsea be competitive and challenge for the titles and the league? Todd Boehly began his reign by sacking Thomas Tuchel, a manager who had won 3 trophies in 17 months: the Champions League, the UEFA Super Cup, and the Club World Cup. This was after backing him in the transfer market by bringing in Fofana, Sterling, Koulibaly, Cucurella, Aubameyang, and Koni Chukwuemeka. Reports say that Boehly had presented Tuchel with a 4-4-3 system that he wanted him to use. That's crazy, right? As if there can be 12 players on the pitch at the same time. Graham Potter had led Brighton to the highest finish in the league, 9th, and he had started the season well. Boehly saw him as the man who would lead Chelsea and his project ahead. Chelsea paid £21.5 million to Brighton to buy Potter and his staff out of the contracts. This was going to be a big job for Potter since he had never managed a top 6 side, and now all eyes were on him.
Potter had a lot of issues that faced him at Chelsea. The squad was too bloated, too many players that could be coached. There were too many injuries in the team.
Potter was still back in the transfer window, and Chelsea signed some big money players. Enzo Fernandez was bought for £105 million, while Mikhailo Modric was bought for €100 million in that January transfer window. The job seemed too big for Potter to handle, and he was sacked after losing 2-0 to Aston Villa. Graham Potter had won 7 games in 22 games as a Chelsea manager and had a 31 win % rate. Bruno Salto, who came in as part of Potter's coaching staff, replaced him as a caretaker manager for only a few games before Chelsea legend Frank Lampard was appointed to see the season off. Chelsea ended up finishing in 12th position with 44 points, the club's lowest tally since the Premier League was founded in 1992. Chelsea appointed
Mauricio Pochettino, the ex-Tottenham boss,
as head coach. Coach was seen as a man who would nurture and develop the young players that Chelsea had bought.
In that summer, Chelsea paid big money, £115 million for Moise Caicedo, to bring him from Brighton to Chelsea. They also signed Robert Sanchez, Nicolas Jackson, Axel Disasi, Petrovic, and Cole Palmer.
And with over £1 billion spent, Chelsea did not get a clean goal striker. They have Nicolas Jackson as the striker who has missed a lot of chances, contributing to their current league position. Chelsea fans had high hopes in the beginning of the season, but again, things aren't going the way they wanted. Again, injuries have played a big part in Chelsea's season, losing their captain, Reece James, to a hamstring injury. Fofana got injured before the season had even started. Nkunku got injured during the preseason, and so many more. Currently, Chelsea are sitting 10th in the league, where they have been most of the season. Where do you think Chelsea will be finishing at during this season?